네, 반갑습니다, 여러분. 아기 재우고 이제 낮에 포켓몬 있잖아요. 그러면 NBA를 할 차례겠죠? 어젯밤에 이제 NBA 대한 방송부터는 조금 빠르게 조금 한 게임이라도 더 하고, 그러니까 한 방송에서 한 게임이라도 더 하려고 좀 노력하는 상황이었는데, 4게임, 적으면 4게임, 많으면 5게임 정도 한번 한 게임 내에서 할 수 있도록 조금 빠르게 가디지 만들어서 끝을 낼 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 오늘도 그 기존은 똑같이 갈 거고요. 그럼 바로 한번 진행을 해 보겠습니다. 사용 체제는 플스 5고요. 저는 4번입니다. 4번. 저는 4번으로 나오고 있고, 들어가 보면 이제 또 나오겠지만, 보겠습니다. 첫 번째 상대는 또 조금 드라이빙 쪽을 올려가지고, 오늘은 이번 시즌 첫 상대인 휴스턴과 대결인데, 휴스턴이 드라프트를 2번, 3번을 쓰고 있네요. 문제는 아만 탐슨이 십자인대 파일로 시즌 아웃이라서, 센군도 시즌 아웃이네. 헐. 어쨌든 간에 결국 드라프트 파워로 서부 7위 하고 있는 것 같은데, 휴스턴 로켓츠를 홈으로 불러드립니다. 베스트 5 같은 자바리스 주니어는 점점 미가가 줄고 있네. 베스트 5랑 벤들리, 릭 스미스 주니어, 듀란트, 자바리 스미스, 카펠라가 다시 주전으로 나오네요. 일본 값으로는 괜찮은 것 같은데, 모르겠습니다. 여긴 왜 엣지컬이 나왔지? 2번 자리니까 상관없네. 픽스리? 자리 석공 3점. 생분도 없고 한타승도 없으며 2-3옵션 없이 하는 거 아니야? 좀 빨리 꺼내겠는데 저는 3쿼터에서 게임 터지지 않을까? 싶은데
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Outside, Maxey.
너무 신난 거 아니야 렉시야?
Houston's gone 0 4 from three-point land to start out. Can hold from outside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Smith against Lee. Smith kicks to KD.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's KD. Philadelphia able to drain the fruit. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Durant. Smith with a screen on George.
방금 거의 노이닥대 아니야?
For three. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
어쩌다
Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Phoenix.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency.
저것도 이 쿼터 퍼지겠는데?
They did it last time.
Smith, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
MP looking around. From deep, Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Smith outside. Back to Durant. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball. KD's
할 말이
got
없네.
points.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
MP, no good. And it's Van Fleet with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Now, here's the bell. Last game he had 12. And they're running. Here's
차 수익가루
Here's MB. And MB throws it down.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Van Fleet outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Nails a wide open jump shot.
드디어 듀란트가 아닌 다른 선수의 첫 득점.
The 76ers with the ball. 4-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. George sets a screen for MP.
음,
Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. look here. Bonus checked in. Oubre comes in for George.
쌀감이 대결이에요.
Checked in for Edgecote. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey.
그리고 듀란트는 뭐 치고 카펠라는 파울하고
Tari Eason subbed in for Smith.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on detail.
Now, here's MP.
오 보나
Game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Here's KD. 9-point game. Durant drawing the double team. Eason gets a wide open look. No good on the three.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out
좀
against
못하네,
Phoenix was
스크린을.
outstanding. He dropped 69 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to dig off.
Here's Finney Smith. Rebound by the 76ers.
저거 못 넣네.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
McCain finds Lee. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Capella. And here is Van Vliet. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Substitutes making a switch.
듀란트가 하드캐리하고 있네요.
And then for Houston, Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. And Smith subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Left side, KD. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
That was big because
One
they dug a
position.
big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin
아, 넣었어도
Durant.
이겼나?
Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his two
응,
titles,
나름 반전이 되네.
disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's MP in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
아 진짜 스크린 퀄리티가 할까?
MP dishes to Oubre. Lee outside.
아 스크린 퀄리티 만들었네.
Houston's home with the third point 11 times tonight.
고민되네. 어떻게 할지.
Easton passes to Smith. Durant dishes to Adams. Inside. It's it. And Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Maxey gets the lead. To the middle. Pass to McCain. Edwards with the screen.
누가 보세요 이렇게 퀄리티가 안 좋아지나? 아, 미치겠네.
On this run.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
왜 이랬네?
And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. MP, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of ball.
And the shot goes in. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
좋아요.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Lee passes to Maxey. Fires for 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Nice start for him.
13대 3. 아니 도대체 누가 있는 거야 지금?
In the corner, George with
없는 것도 아닌데.
good, and the assist goes to MT.
풀어가자.
Lee's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Shoots the 3, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
다시 역전.
He buries those catch and shoot chances. He'll have a very long career in this league.
Smith outside. GA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. And
Assisted by
there's a difference between
깎여는 거 아니야?
mid-range
저한테.
games, those floaters, the little club fitters, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player.
백현님이 잡기가 나왔어.
Now Eason. Following the 3-point attempt by MT.
이걸 좀
Eason finds Capella.
에너지 레벨로 떨어뜨려야겠다.
Outside, Katie. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
세이빙 좀 하고.
76ers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. George with the screen on Smith. Lee dishes to George. George sets a screen for MP. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else.
돌려주고.
Here's Edgecombe. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. MP drills the 3.
Great ball.
다시 역전.
Here's Katie. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Here's Capella. And the jump by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Lee passes to George. Maxey off the hip from Lee. Shoots. Maxey, no good.
Oh man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Capella with a screen on Maxey. Houston needs to get a shot. Eason. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
간만에 하프타임 주고 그만해.
With an assisted bucket.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range.
두랭이는 두랭이네.
More M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also.
Now it's time to check in on how. And that's a halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see
And
if the defense make life a
and
little
then
more
there.
difficult on him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Don't see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Right band bleed out there with Smith. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
갑니다.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
A shot by KD, no good. And we've got our 2K insider, Sean Charania, on the line. Sean, what's
고치.
the score?
You look at the Houston Rockets,
좋습니다.
already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to
그렇죠.
facing.
셰퍼드 좋아.
All that time. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. And here is Van Vliet. After Paul George getting his 3 to go, Smith sets the pick for Smith. Trying to answer back.
폴베이지 셰퍼드 좋은데.
To the inside. The big man Embiid converts inside.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
KD looking around. To end the run.
무너지죠.
By Houston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
쓰리. 까비.
Lets it fall. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Lee outside. Embiid sets the pick for Embiid. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Now, here is
번지죠.
Smith. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
A much-needed bucket after blanking their first 4 shots.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you take a look at Smith, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest. And of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And a wide open look for Lee.
앵글이 저렇게 있으면 딱히 방해가 안 되는데.
6 points in the quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And Lee with a screen on George.
마이크로스.
It'll be 76ers ball. And here's what the Rockets schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes. But I can see them walking away with this. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Durant kicks to Smith. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Puts it up from 7. Durant uses his size and close.
Capable of scoring from
17분
any area.
24점.
Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
George with a screen on Smith.
거의 플롯 대통령인데, 저번에.
Hands it from downtown.
영어 지금 17분 뛰었거든.
Lee's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Smith outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside.
Boom.
Got it again. Sends In league history, he's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie. Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Pass to Capella. To the paint. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
Embiid with the screen on Smith. There's Lee with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow. You can see the
점 주고 3점 넣고.
Smith on the way. McCain defending. Smith no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Embiid outside.
30점 줘.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Nuggets trail by 18. Smith outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Smith. Pass to Smith. Here's the three. That one doesn't go.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Lee gets the
분명 2점 치고 시작했는데
Rhythm from deep, and you can
21점을 앞서고 있죠.
And of course, it helps space the floor.
쿼터는 지금 23점째.
Smith with the stop.
Forget about those three-point shots, Jabari. Dunks, yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Lee outside. From outside the arc. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And here is Van Vliet. Still scoreless. On target from 13 feet.
Showing off his touch, Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Embiid with the screen on Smith. The three connects again.
Every each game, it seems his rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
And you know what? He's not done yet. This sort of success really
IQ 조직이죠.
for a young player. Not that he needs any at all to get a boost, but my goodness, he has been something.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needs to be.
And so it's Philadelphia in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great...
22점 차고
He's checked in for Philadelphia. Lee comes
도리안
in for
피니스미스와
Edwards. And the
매치업으로
Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in.
뎁스가
About a minute
괜찮아요.
and a half
휴스턴도.
into the fourth quarter now. Down low. Now Kevin Durant. Well, we all love teams going all in, but Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now. One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
We've got Jared McCain, Kelly Oubre out there. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's MP for three. Drills it from
지금
outside.
차이가 뭐냐면 휴스턴은 포인트가 없을 때 터지고
Getting their points now almost
저희 팀은 제가 없을 때 지킬 수 있다. 그 정도 차이겠죠.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Josh Okogie. Maxey passes to MP. By 76ers, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond
You said earlier this game wasn't just about the final score, but about setting a tone. Do you feel like you were able to do that?
I do. And I think teams are getting it. They get the message. You can't ignore us. You can't go around us. You gotta go through us. I don't know how you see that, but for me, that's a definite tone.
It certainly is, MP. Thanks for talking to us.
Always.
Always.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
드디어 오버를 발치. 다음 경기는 닉스입니다. AP 컨더타임 제일럼버는 스미 뉴욕 닉스. 힐튼 그레임스가 부상이라서 드래곤도 그래도 시즌 아웃이었는데 좀 줄었네요.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Yo, wait. If you're here, who's helping out with the restaurant?
Your Uncle Rick. You know, she's staying with us for a little while, just until the surgery.
Uncle Rick?
Yeah.
Really? Dad, Uncle Rick can't make toast.
Look, we've been having the same regulars for the last 20 years. I think we'll be just fine.
All right. Yeah,
Good to see you.
thank you. So be honest, how are you feeling?
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah, but I know you. Heck, I'm surprised they even let you fly.
Well, let me. Oh no, you can't keep this out of the cage. Look, I'm good, man. I keep telling you that.
I know, it's just... It's a lot for all of us.
Yeah. Listen, if I'm not scared, then you shouldn't be. It is my chest they're cutting into, okay?
Yeah, I hear you, but... in my mind... it's just causing me a lot of anxiety. And I can't stop thinking about it, Dad.
And if I feel like that, I just throw myself into my work. Keeps my mind from wandering.
Yeah, I've been trying that.
You better be. Because I don't want my last memory of you getting work tonight.
I'm dead.
What, too far, too soon, what?
No, that was actually funny.
Oh.
Which is rare for you.
Oh, no, come on, man, quit playing. I'm always funny.
Well, I got you courtside seats tonight.
Oh, cool.
Hey, just make sure you don't spill no drinks. I don't need them roasting you on the Jumbotron.
Oh, no, wait, where you think you got those hands from? I got a steel grip, man. Come on.
I know you got that old man strength.
No. I was stronger than you when I was your age.
Huh?
Right? Yeah.
Are you okay? Did they not test your brain while you were in the hospital?
Hey, don't worry about my brain, okay? you got a game to win. And an MVP trophy to take home.
Man, I hear that, Pops.
Okay.
보겠습니다.
Beats again?
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the
7게임
Eastern
반차로
Conference
이기고
standings?
있습니다.
Taking a look at
40승을
Philadelphia.
선착한
They've been enjoying
필라델피아
a truly
시저스.
spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, New York just barely behind them, only one spot down.
You know, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep
이렇게 보니까
Well,
기분
this is their goal. There's no doubt about
그러면
that.
루키가 2명이네 주전에.
So far, they have not disappointed.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the three. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with NP. And it's Embiid in at the five, roaming the paint. And for an update on NP, let's send it over to Allie.
There's a lot on the line for the MVP race tonight with MP and Jalen Brunson both on the court. I talked to MP about what makes Brunson so good, and he said it's his tenacity. He can hit every shot, and he keeps coming at you, wave after wave. That's the kind of mentality that we have to match tonight. We'll see if MP and his team are up to the challenge, guys.
It will be a challenge. Great report as always, Allie. Thank you. Like a fast break running downhill.
나이스.
These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, BA, tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain the momentum.
And Hart throws it down.
오, KT의 스크린이 아주 좋았습니다.
MP outside. From deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Hart passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
오, 스크린 잘
To
끄는데.
the inside. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Embiid.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Towns outside.
KT와 엔비디의 매치업.
6 on the shot clock. The shot comes out.
엔비디가
Excellent D
막아냈습니다.
there from Embiid.
Let's go.
Back to Lee. There's the three. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns.
미스매치 해봐.
Over Edgecombe. Again, the miss by Towns.
When
잘
you're wide
던졌네요.
open like that, no need to fade away.
Maxey
나이스.
to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
포스트 성공. 이런.
Anunoby passes to Brunson.
이거는 브런슨의
Shot
알소.
clock at 6. Outside Hart. The three ball. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
George, a screen on Hart. MP to pass to George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's.
잠시만요.
Class of
new NBA talent. Well, you look at Edgecombe. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And you look at this year's top rookies. It's incredible how quickly they found their footing in the pro game.
Boy, it really is. There have been
Crossing
very few growing pains for this
cover.
group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have
그래도
Shams
찍었어야
Charania
돼.
joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele to fortify their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from three. MP's got 9 points.
Well, the catch and shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
닉스 선수도
Keeping us
아주
updated from the sideline.
깜깜 쳤던
Well, I had a chance to talk with
근데
head coach Nick Nurse.
저한테는 어떻게
When
될지
Karl-Anthony Towns was brought
보겠습니다.
up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
두 자릿수 차이.
The baseline J. And that one's good. Brunson. He has 7.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
MP shot is off.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Towns. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Sixers lead by 8. Outside Oubre. Now here's Lowry. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been just a
지금 타워가 손맛이 안 맞으면 외덕이 좋은데 말이지.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry against Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, what a quarter he's
Brunson
had.
그
Go
점점.
ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Oubre a screen on Yabusele. Here's Lee. Nails the wide open
Good ball.
shot. And the
너무
76ers
뚫어냈네.
lead by 11.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The first quarter concludes. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the score.
7점 차.
Philadelphia making a change here. MP's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. So on the floor for New York, filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. OG Anunoby out there with Gershon Yabusele,
Clarkson
and it's
over there.
McBride in at the point guard position. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's gonna shoot it, Doris.
Well, BA, he's been given the green light by
돈하는
virtually
마음이
every
냈기
coach he's
때문에
played for.
있습니다.
He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity. And that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Maxey passes to Lee. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lee's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's McBride. It's picked off. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Maxey. Puts it up from the high post. Oubre finds MP. Here's Maxey. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Oubre a screen on Anunoby. Here's MP. MP making his presence felt.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Anunoby. Powered down and
쓰리.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And here's Clarkson. 9 points in his last outing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
판. 한방.
An elite talent already in just his rookie year. He's now third all-time for rookie point production.
He's showing elite level skill. Very uncommon to have this sort of talent right out of the gates. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 12. Maxey passes to Lee. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia.
강양은 성공.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They were really able to
15점
exploit
차입니다.
that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. George comes in for Oubre, and it's Edgecombe in for Tyrese Maxey. So the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, MP's father is on the mend from a recent heart attack. The recovery is going well enough that his doctor cleared him to fly, and he's in the stands today.
따로
He
어디?
told me, quote, seeing him out there, that means the world to me. Something I will never take for granted again. As wholesome an answer as you'll get, guys.
Well, nothing keeps you whole like family.
피켄롤.
Thank you.
You see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision making from him.
Downs passes to Anunoby.
없죠.
Rebound by MP. He's
배치가.
got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Clarkson. Shot on the wing. And it's New York scoring again.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
George, a screen on Anunoby. Down low. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Get the perimeter. Now McBride. On the wing, Clarkson. George defending. Anunoby for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. The long range hit from MP.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
확실히 닉스가 세긴 세네요. 너무
Brunson
좀
taking his
터질만한데.
time here. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the New York Knicks. It's not a huge... That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit 3s like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there
오,
with
시골로?
and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance.
George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T connected cam. It's hard on the wing. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. 7 points for Josh Hart.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
To the paint. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
And play stops. A whistle there
screen.
on what looks like an
Double
illegal
job.
screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
MP shot is good.
Boy, hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Inside Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
네.
Let's take a look at the best three-point shooters among this year's rookie class. MP, number 1.
He blows you away with his confidence. How many guys come into this league looking that comfortable from distance?
The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Towns a screen on Maxey. Towns outside. Will it go? New York again can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of...
저게 왜 자꾸 알람이 울리지? 계속 갈게요.
The zone, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
George sets a screen. Lee, the pass to George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He dropped 50 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and It's instructive.
Yet another bucket. Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Inside. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Might be undersized for a four, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And here's MP from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 18. Down low. With the power finish.
Don't you love how talented teams are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Oubre, a screen on Hart. And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Shots good by Hart.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Philadelphia leading by 14. MP left side. Here's Oubre. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, how about the length, athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Hart against MP. Shot from 12. Hart can't hit.
Oh, he's looking himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
And here's MP from outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for MP.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards. Really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Portis checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Brunson.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to Clarkson. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oubre finds MP.
와주시는 것만으로 항상 감사합니다.
Three-pointer, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges. New York again can't hit.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Oubre passes to Lee. Takes a three. Portis grabs the board. McBride with it. Launches it from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit
배속을
will...
한다고? 무슨 배속 말씀하시는 거죠? 이건 영상이 아니라서 배속이 되나?
He's checked in for the Sixers.
신기하네, 맞죠?
Lee comes in for Edwards. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
어떻게 하는 거예요?
Tipped away. It's stolen by McCabe.
세기는 없을 것 같아요.
Right now for the Knicks.
혹시
Jordan
모르니까.
Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Kershawn Yabusele. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns
앵글까지
in as the
만들어야 될 거야.
5 down low. Clarkson
실리
passes to
신경을 안
Anunoby.
해.
Here's Towns. There's the triple. And it's Lee with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The three. And he's now 6 for 6. He is hooking right now.
제일런 패스 잘하거든요. 그냥 찍어줘야 되겠는데.
Boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Towns against Embiid. Clock at 6. Yabusele right side. Here's the 3. And the Knicks miss again. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. McCain against Clarkson. Picked by Oubre. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man,
두
so
번만 더.
locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
With the step back, Clarkson finds
듀
Towns.
게임이라가지고.
New York again can't hit.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
MP, the pass to Oubre. Outside McCain. MP outside for 3. Connects
자,
again
됐습니다.
from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, looking at resources and how they care for their players, that's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Jacks up a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing 2nd overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills.
On the wing, Clarkson, covered by McCain. Shot from the wing. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP outside. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid. Edwards comes in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And again, the Knicks missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to McCain. Pass to Lowry. And here's MP. He's covered by Hart. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. He's got 58.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's good on the putback.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
60점째.
What an avalanche.
And he's got 60 again. I mean, I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
To tie that
이렇게
mark.
하고 게임은 마무리하겠습니다.
That's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
All right, we're here with MP and tonight's VIP. MP's dad.
Now, most people call me Matt.
Can I call you Matt?
No.
All right, Matt.
감사합니다.
What you think of your son tonight, man? He make you proud?
Oh, man, I don't want to get too cheesy, but I've always been proud of MP, man. No matter what he does, he gives it his all. And he's a genuinely good person.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, Xander, wait, whoa, let's mix it up. I thought this was supposed to be a lighthearted series.
Trust me, man. Your fans gonna love it.
Okay.
A box office, baby.
Oh, gosh.
Come on.
Hey, look, that's my dad for you. He makes the best diner food you'll ever have in your life, but in his heart of hearts, he thinks he's a Hollywood movie star.
Look, I just need my big break, son. You know how that goes?
Well, lucky for you, Dad, we're filming on my socials right now, so I got a ton of followers. Hollywood might be calling tomorrow.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there, yeah.
MP out.
주요 경기는 레이커스와 대결이네. 맞습니다. 내가 소리 보니까 이거 어디까지 가나? 꽤나 먼데? 세 게임이잖아요. 샬럿과의 대결이고 샬럿은 동부 11위. 몇 안 되는 저희 팀에게 패배를 남겨줬던 팀입니다. 리벤지 같은 느낌이네요. 오랜만에 원정이네요.
And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
부상이요?
And then on Thursday, they'll be facing
그거는 제 거의 데뷔전 느낌이라서
And looking at the schedule, it
보여드릴게요.
isn't
다음
ideal in terms of the upcoming
이거
games
레한테
because of
브리지스한테
the quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence
박살 났던 것
and
같은데
really see just how
오늘
good
리벤지 확실히 보여드리겠습니다.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. He's got the Jared McCain is out there with Tyrese Maxey.
네, 엠비드가 없다.
And it's Bono in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hornets, they've got Sexton. Bridges out there with Knippel. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at center. Out to Bridges. Drains the three-pointer.
You can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
So great with all-star voting underway. There are plenty of deserving players, but
두 번째
12 spots for each conference. It is really
엠비드가
up to
오늘
you.
출전이 안 되겠네.
like someone gets snubbed.
100년 없네.
I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Matching threes, Ball got those points back in a hurry.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. George with the screen on Bridges. MP, no good. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Knippel. And here's Sexton. Now Ball. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Diabate.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
엠비드 없으니까
MP outside. We can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges misses.
한번 다른 전략을 해봐야
Blew the lay-in, he tricked that one.
Lee passes to George. Bridges with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Knippel.
에너지 레벨이 장난 아닌데? 말리면 안 돼.
The 76ers trail by 4. The three from George.
샷 좋습니다.
One's in his first shot this game.
말리지 말고
He's not going to miss
잘
that.
게임을 풀어가야 되죠.
From deep.
Outside ball. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. But the Hornets with a bunch of promising young players, hoping they can jumpstart this rebuild.
And if guys like LaMelo and Brandon Miller can stay healthy, Kevin, that's going to be key. It would not surprise me at all to see them make a big jump forward.
Now here's Lee. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Back to George.
게임을 풀어가야 됩니다. 다시 역전.
George has got 5 now.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game.
패턴을 좀 바꿔야
And
됩니다.
also
일단은.
picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. they get it back. Basket good. Diabate's got his second bucket of the night.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lee dishes to George. MP kicks to George.
미드레인지? 아 그런 거는 어렵습니다.
Back to McCain.
못하는 건 아닌데.
Pocket four. Baseline J out of the way. Again, Philadelphia.
Mid-range, no problem.
아직 제가 중거리 슛이 높지 않아가지고 스탯이 좀 딸립니다 거기.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
미드레인지도 한번 볼까요?
Makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Lee.
할 수 있죠. 할 수 있는데 스탯이 약한.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
그냥 세트 스크린 받고 지금은 쏘는 게 제일
Three-point range.
Oh, he certainly hit some turbulence.
제일 편하고.
Get it cranked back up.
Lee outside. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
MP's got 11 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And a timeout called by
그랜트 윌리엄스이구나.
Williams passes to Sexton. The kick out to Williams. And the Hornets miss again. The 76ers leading by 9. They're Clark in terms of guarding multiple positions.
이게 진짜
Do
없구나.
it better than Grant Williams.
Yeah, Grant is really special defensively. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest size. He's not a tremendous athlete, but what he has is savvy and a willingness to use his body to make it hard for the opponent. He guards 1 through 5 effectively, and he's got the strength to guard guys much bigger than him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Jared McCain is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Lee at the 5 spot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Hornets miss again.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
MP going to work inside.
And you look at this scoring
안 봤어요. 오늘은 바빠가지고 농구를 볼 시간이 없었어요.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Sexton. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5.
오늘 방수 끝나고 보겠습니다.
The 76ers leading by 14. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's Lee with the three.
그럼 50으로 나왔겠네?
12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Now, here's Ball. Against Washington, he was really on his game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To halt the run, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
No good from outside. Hornets trail by 17. Pass the ball. Outside Williams. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense.
트렌트 워포드가 저렇게 쉽게 정확하다. 다행이다. 그나마 엔비드가 염주할 때 상대가 잘 멋이라서.
He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Oubre. Here's Bridges. He's coming off a 28-point game against Washington. Sexton kicks to Bridges. Here's Diamante. And the
디아만트한테 너무 많이 뺏기는 게 아니라.
two on the second chance bucket right there.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
And now Allie McCoy says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He added 61 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team leads off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
McCain finds George. Lee outside. A shot good on the assist by George. MP's got 22.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Sexton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
George with a screen on Bridges. Here's Lee outside. Traps in the tray. He's got 25.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
드라이빙을 좀 해야 된다.
Size, he's not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outside, Sexton. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's Charlotte with it. 76ers getting the bucket. On the wing, Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Bridges against Lee. Takes a 3.
폴 조지 스크린 좋다.
Lee's got 30
퀄리티가
points.
아주 좋습니다.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And join us right
근데 이
back here
자빙이랑 게더
for the
스텝이
second half.
좀 애매한 부분이긴 해. 그때 콤보 게더 스텝 하는 거 보니까
Their three-point
8발인가?
Wow, I didn't get them after me, but I didn't go to Shack University either. I do know.
And how about we move it on over for a preview? And that'll do it for half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like.
몸으로 간다면서요?
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
All out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Bridges. Against Knipple.
소식을 들었으니까 그러나.
Diamante in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also
as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
맞아, 좀 운동도 쉬고 쉬면서 두 게임 다 하려고.
Now here's ball. 6 points for him. On the wing, Bridges. That falls.
게임하고 다음 게임 보면 가장 나을 것 같은데?
Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Big time matching three by Bridges.
성코트에서 터뜨려야지.
Lee outside. They set the pick. And good. He hits it again.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Lee, that's good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the corner side. And it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to
All-time
get my
best
team
five?
involved, get the flow going. After the team's
그거를
going,
이제
I try to get mine. If
근데
you get the
베스트
team
5는
involved
포지션을
first,
해야 되잖아.
pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allen, thank you very much for the report.
그냥 철저히 제 기준으로
Good. He hits again.
얘기하겠습니다. 제가 짠다면.
Points for him yet again, and I feel
그래도
privileged
괜찮나요?
to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
그럼 저는
30 games of 50 points or more in a single season.
1번에 게리 페이튼,
Unreal. That was a number that prime Will Chamberlain
2번에
established
조던,
back in 1963.
And that
3번에
one
르브론,
MP.
4번에 가넷, 5번에 하킴을 하겠습니다. 아, 샤크 하겠습니다. 5번에 샤크.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
팀으로 짜는 거라서
And guys, I like the
그렇게
fact that he
구성을 하고
chose the
있습니다.
one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for ball.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly
제
scoring
기조는
at
항상
will,
얘기하지만 수비입니다.
really powering his team forward.
각 잡고 수비하면 아무도 못 넣을걸요?
50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. At demand, Bridges outside. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't drop.
They've shown some strength in the
저거는
paint
3점이
today.
중요한 게
Their
아니에요.
work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been
그러니까요.
absolutely dominant.
Just in a perfect
제가 말한 라인업의
grab that rebound
목적은
and then get the putback.
Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
숨 막히는 수비랄까?
Bridges kicks to Sexton.
그렇다고 너무
Already as a rookie,
공격이 안 되면 안 되니까 샤크랑 르브론이 있는 겁니다.
Oubre passes to MP. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
they've had no answer for him in this.
And the Hornets call time here.
And he has not been on his game.
그렇게 하면
He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering.
샤크랑 르브론이 있어야 매직이 필요할까요?
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
매직을 넣기에는
146 left in the third quarter of the game.
너무 약간 컨셉이 좀
And just
컨셉의 완성이 좀 게리 페이튼이라서
they'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And talking to Con Kniffel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else.
게리 페이튼이랑 가넷이 기본적인 수비를 봐준다는 가정하에 이제 나머지는 알아서 돌아가지 않을까 라는 점.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
Edwards, screen on Williams. There's
그러니까
Lee with the
르브론이 있는데 매직이 들어갈 필요가 있냐는 말이지 제 말도.
And perimeter score
그래서 르브론을 3번으로 넣는 순간 매직은 없습니다.
topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took
아주 간단한 4쿼터가 돼야 되지. 맞아.
advantage of it.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
뭐 구식이게 하겠나마는
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, running away.
말씀하셨던 내용을 만약에 반대로 좀 하면
And a quick look now at the State Farm
포지션을
assist of the game.
제가 압류 설정을 할 수 있으면 조던을 1번을 놓고 2번을 커리를 놓으면
Checked in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach.
3번에 매직을 넣을게요.
76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching.
I'm here with one of the victors. MP,
그리고
you were
4번이
looking for your
르브론,
teammates tonight, and they delivered.
5번이 하킴
I
올라줘
was
이런
trying to
느낌.
let the game come to me. Read the defense, make the right pass, and trust my teammates to make the shots. It's not always simple, but tonight it was for us.
Well, it was great trust out there. Thank you,
아니,
MP.
5번을
Thank
요키치
you.
넣으면 되겠다.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin.
포지션
Harlan.
상관없이
And as
5명
always,
넣으면
we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long, everyone.
그러니까 그렇게 되면 커리, 그러니까 조던, 커리, 매직, 르브론, 5번을 요키치를 놓으면 상대의 멘탈이 달다 돌리지 않을까. 네, 그런 느낌도 한번 생각을 해보는 것 같습니다. 그러니까 매직이 탑에 있고 그리고 요키치가 그 안에서 좌우로 왔다 갔다 하면 커리랑 조던이 좌우에서 노는 거지. 그리고 르브론은 프리롤. 저는 커리가 스페이싱을 벌릴 필요가 없다고 생각합니다. 저 라인업이라면. 각자 잘하는 위치가 딱 있으면 그냥 거기서 때리면 돼요. 5번은 저렇게 되면 요키치가 맞지 않을까? 요키치 아니면 올라주원일 것 같은데? 하워드? 하워드도 괜찮겠다. 샤크는 조금 그럼 하워드 그러니까 샤크는 안되고 샤크는 저런 라인업에서 많이 빼야돼. 아까 제가 수비를 중시했는데 거기라면 가능하지.
match, Grant. With the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details.
샤크가 들어갈 수 있는 라인업은 아까 제가 얘기했던 게리 페이튼, 조던, 르브론,
He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
All right, thank you very much. Good stuff there.
한 4분 넘었겠지? 아, 가넷, 샤크 이렇게 된 반응이야. 왜냐면 확실한 그건 본 적 있어요. 나름 좀 재밌게 얘기하던데. 그분 말 좀 웃기게 하잖아. 약간 재밌게 봤어. 가끔씩 재밌게 봅니다. 가끔씩 알고리즘에 떠가지고 보면 재밌게 봅니다.
Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got 6.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
만약에 제가 아까 얘기했던 그 샤크가 들어가 있는 그 라인업이잖아요. 그러면 샤크가 한 60점 넣을 수도 있어. 60점 넣고 누구야? 르브론이랑 조던이 어시스트를 15개씩 매길 수도 있어요.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP outside. Off target with the three.
피켄롤 양쪽에서 르브론이랑 조던이랑 양쪽에서 피켄롤만 해도 샤크가 40점을 그냥 거저먹을걸요? 생각을 해봐. 좌우에서 샤크랑 르브론이 찢어. 샤크 얼마나 재밌겠어요.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margin, and those close losses somehow.
와대에 업그레이드판이 2명이 찢어지는 거잖아. 그럼 샤크 얼마나 재밌겠냐고. 뭡니까? 제가 나중에 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 영상 제목을 보여주시면 제가 오늘 끝나고 볼게요. 저렇게 얘기하시는 것보다 그 방금 보신 영상의 제목을 얘기해 주십시오. 그 링크가 안 눌리기 때문에 제가
They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 7. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell.
콤보 정신 못 차리죠.
And tough decisions are required.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie, of course.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. BA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Philadelphia leading by 8. MP outside. Here's Bora.
Go.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jab.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Coffee on the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Anthony. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the arc.
Copy.
With the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. Takes it inside. Uses the glass of the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Trent, the pass to Anthony. It took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, Trent Jr. certainly isn't the light of fun.
너무 1점 차 좋습니다. 이런 거.
Chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
센터가 없네.
Coaching staff game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's MP. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. MP outside. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. From deep, MP. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Yeah, having this
교체를 불러줘야 돼 이제.
shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Bucks trail by 3. So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from PJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's MP from outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo against Oubre. Inside. And here's the fast break. From deep, MP. Anthony grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
당연하죠.
And he lobs it up to the
당연한 겁니다.
out of the sky.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Outside McCain. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lee's got 21.
They're getting torched on the perimeter.
조던이랑
The last 5 buckets have been 3.
르브론은 샤크랑도 잘 맞을 겁니다.
Anthony outside. Portis with a screen on McCain. For 3, Anthony. The rebound by MP. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. The 3 from Edgecombe. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game.
He's got the size of a center and the skills of a guard. Giannis is incredible.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Oubre. And it's Paul George in for McCain. Wow, good! There's another!
And his remarkable rookie
맞다이 까보고
a new milestone
치면 바로 있겠죠.
He's now number 2 all time for points scored in a rookie season.
Well, he's sharing a lead.
지금 6화 밀어주는 것처럼.
You have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to
그런
watch.
거 알겠습니다.
Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from
때로
outside.
성장하는 데서는 그냥 서로 실력 알고
This has been a close game
딱
in a
때려보면
lot of
보고
ways,
나오지 뭐.
but they do have an edge on the boards.
Anthony right side takes the 3, and it's Lee with the rebound. get his 7th rebound here tonight. Fires the three.
예전에 콜이랑
Missed by MP.
He didn't make
듀란트랑 같이 팀 때랑 비슷한 느낌 아닐까?
They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's on to Kumpo with the miss.
둘 다 뭐 에어도 좀 세고 이거지 뭐 누가 그 완력성 해가지고 터지면 지는 것도 싫어하니까 상관없지 않을까?
In the last matchup against the Hornets, just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that.
최고의 조합 이런 거 찾아보면 괜찮겠네요.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
최고의 듀오.
MP outside. George is screen on Kumpo. And here's MP from outside.
비슷하지 않을까요? 예전에 그 와대랑 르브론이 팀이랑 비슷하지 않을까? 그것보다 좀 더
Kumpo can't connect. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Lee. Outside Maxey. MP a screen on Turner. Maxey, that's good.
I love how Maxey scores in a
그거 옛날에 와대랑 했잖아. 그때도 르브론 많이 찔러줬는데
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
항상 마무리 찍는 거는 와대가 했던 것 같은데.
Here's Coffey. He has 6. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
트레이너 오면 무조건 뛰어줬어.
The defender got completely lost.
그때 제가 너무 볼 텐데.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's on to Kumpo.
그것도 틀린 말은 아니죠.
Good for 2. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the finish.
원래도 팀에
And we welcome you to halftime. First order
근데
of business. Time to
우리 한번 나갔던 팀이 어떻게 괜찮을 것 같은데.
I'm interested to see which
야오밍은 어쨌든 초기.
And so thinking about the
야오밍
first half
대신
of this
샤코
game, it's likely
전성기였다면
we'll see some
으로 하는 게 맞지
adjustments
않을까?
for the Bucks. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the
쇼다운이요?
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the
그게
last
그 유명한 소커비 동태백씨
MP in this
알지?
game. He's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball.
그때 당시 농구하면 농구하는 다 파란색 아니면 노란색이었어.
For Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Trent. And it's Coffey. What a slam!
Oh my! How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Pure from three-point range. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
그러니까 얼랜도가 너무 아깝지. 그 둘이 시간 조금만 켜줬어도 가능해서는. 네, 잠깐만 들어가주시죠. 여러분 주말 잘 보내시고 다음 방송 또 뵙겠습니다.
Against MP.
네, 들어가세요.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Trent outside. Back to Anthony. To stop the run. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
From outside the arc. That shot is off.
아, 보너는 너무 스크린이 약하다.
After hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Coffey. Back to Anthony. Now Turner. Maxey covering. And Maxey over to help. Here's Turner. Trent outside. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. He's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Misses the 3.
엄청이.
The Bucks trail by 14. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered.
고급 스크린 필요해요.
You know, he hasn't had to, BA. They want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Anthony misses.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Clear foul there on the missed shot.
좋은데 고의적인가요?
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Portis with the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Portis outside. Portis with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Portis outside. Pass to Turner. Now here's Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Coffey on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Trent. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Philadelphia, number 1.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Another one falls.
It's incredible. I mean, this is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Yeah, right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys just elite.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on the floor. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's MP from outside. It's called in by Portis. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter. Getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
From deep, MP.
캐치 샷.
He's got 53 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Trent outside. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. the game at one point by 20. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
20점 차.
Hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
24 seconds left in the third quarter here. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Knocked away. Trent, the pass to Portis. And here's Turner. Over Oubre. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It had. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked.
Group substitution here for Philadelphia.
점수차가 너무 작은데?
MP comes in for Oubre.
해야겠네요.
George, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Porter. Coffey comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. MP is out there with George. And it's Bona in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
43점.
Tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Trent. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hope that your opponent is just going to go forward.
아니랬네.
That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points here in the quarter. The Sixers lead by 8. MP outside. The 3 is up. And yes, another
62점째.
62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo inside. MP's there. Oh, he can't jam it home. Now George. The release. Turner with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Crosses it. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Giannis doing his best Kyrie impression. Man, that was something.
MP knocks down the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got balls out to the arc.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Puts up the tray. Oh, another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giannis, 11-footer is good.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year. It's just a great
74점째.
And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Maxey passes to Lee.
27점 차.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Pass to Turner from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Muscling down that rebound. Big men playing big.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
It's all about me. Nah. Mostly I'm just happy I could go above and beyond for my teammates. Oh, and all y'all sitting at home right now, you never know what you'll see at an NBA game. So get some tickets. Come on out, especially if your boys is in town, because we're going to put on a show for you.
Thanks a lot, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for...